Ew, bro.
Are we having fun yet?
Okay, all right. If you've been under a rock, you might not know about this, but Robert Sarver, the Phoenix Suns owner, is under heat. There's an investigation from the NBA on this man because apparently he has been racist, he has been misogynist, and he has a toxic work environment. Now, you might be wondering, looking at his face and saying, no way, there's no way that this guy is a misogynistic, racist asshole. But I have to tell you, he indeed is. Okay, so let's get into this. So I'm gonna key in on this article right now about Lamarcus Aldridge and some of the lewd remarks that he said about Aldridge. And then we're gonna go into like some of the other things that he's been saying as well, or probably doing. So here we go. So, report, Sarver allegedly made lewd comments recruiting Spurs Aldridge. Now, if you guys remember in 2015, Lamarcus Aldridge was between Phoenix Suns or the San Antonio Spurs. He wasn't sure where he wanted to go. Now, obviously, the Phoenix Suns was at a disadvantage, and Mr. Robert Sarver knew this. Now, Spurs fans know this. Lamarcus Aldridge wanted to come to San Antonio because we were a good team. Tim Duncan was there, so he knew he would kind of take over the reins for him, and he had family in Texas. And Robert Sarver knew this as well, so he had a great idea, okay? It was like genius, all right? We're talking Albert Einstein amount of geniusness to this guy, okay? This guy's freaking genius. He thought, yo, listen, NBA players, black athletes, what do they like? They like strippers. So you just recruit them by getting more strippers. All right, listen to this remark, all right? The team knew that Aldridge had young children in Texas and that playing near them was appealing. During the recruitment, Sarver remarked to 2 basketball operations staffers that the Suns needed to have local strippers impregnated by NBA players so those players would have children in the Phoenix area and feel obliged to be closer to them, giving the Suns a potential edge in free agency. Okay, all right, I know. It's supposed to be like a joke, okay? And I know people will say, bro, it's just a joke. Why are people tripping about it? And I understand, yeah, freedom of speech, all that good stuff. But here's the thing. When you use language like this, what is the underlying implications? Because just keep in mind, this is a owner, okay? This guy owns a team. He has a lot of employees that are black. That's how he's getting all of his money. And that's where it's coming from. And for you to say that, oh, yeah, just make a remark just half-heartedly like that, it's really gross, bro. It's almost like, you know, there's other things on your mind, okay? And oftentimes language and the way in which we speak on a daily basis also affects the way that we think. The way that we think affects our behavior. So there are things that he would have physically done that's apart from just, oh, it's just a joke, oh, it's just language. The dude is gross, okay? There's a lot of gross things in his history, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and go through just some of these, okay? There is a plethora of things from Robert Sarver, okay? Yeah, this man, yeah, I know, he looks innocent. I know, yeah, he looks so innocent. All right, so let's go through it. So here we go. Here's some examples. Buckle up, y'all. Buckle up. All right, so Sarver repeatedly said the N-word in the coach's room after a loss against the Golden State Warriors in 2016, complaining that Draymond Green, who is black, yes, we know that Draymond Green is black, yes, said it during the game. Then Coach Earl Watson told him, you can't effing say that. And it seems like one thing that I'm seeing through here, the more that I read through it, was that, yeah, he says the N-word a lot. And I know some people will say, oh, man, it's just a word. No. When you're saying it this freely, and just this wild, like I said, language, the things that you say on a daily basis affects the way that you think about things, which will affect the way your behavior is. That's just how it is. So, you know, you take any sociology classes, that's what they'll tell you. All right, so here we go. All right, Sarver made a racially insensitive comment during Steve Nash recruitment meeting in the summer of 2004. An executive in the room said, we signed Steve Nash despite Robert. Good Lord, bro. All right, a white executive called a black coworker Carlton, a reference to the character from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, despite the coworker telling him multiple times to stop doing so. According to 2 ex-employees, the executive jokingly told his black coworker to do the Carlton dance. That's called a microaggression. Here we go. All right. And here's the one that I want to key in on. Okay. There's a lot of them. You guys can read it for yourself. But here's kind of the big one where I'm like, all right, okay, here's the misogyny. Sarver told a pregnant employee that she would not be able to stay in her role coordinating the 2009 All-Star game because she would be breastfeeding and would need to be at home. According to two Suns employees, other members of the management team had to step in and rebuke the owner. This guy sucks, okay? And I don't want to just key in on him and just say, oh yeah, it's all him. Yes, he is a piece of crap, all right? He is human garbage, all right? He is feces on the wall, okay? I understand all of that. But let's just be honest. There's probably plenty of owners, okay? Plenty of owners in the NBA that have these exact same takes, these exact same way of doing things, that have toxic environments. So the more that we expose it, the better. Dude is disgusting, but there's many of them. And I'm really happy that the NBA is at least keying in on this. Hopefully they find much more out there. And I don't care who it is, throw them under the bus, bro. This is just uncalled for. It's really gross. And as I said, there's underlying implications. It's not just language. It's not just a joke. It's not just, oh, I'm just saying it to be cool. No. The more you use language, the way in which you speak on a daily basis really does show what your underlying beliefs are, and it can affect the way that you think and the way that you act on a daily basis. This guy had to be held accountable, and he's finally being held accountable, and I love to see it. So guys, give me your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you feel about this guy. Those are my thoughts. And yeah, man, yes, let's just hope our owner's okay. Let's just pray.